It's Howard and David, Johnny.
Hey,
How you
man.
doing, man? We're hungry.
We got the munchies.
We got the hunger.
Yeah.
We're gonna be looking for lunch.
Looking for lunch.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, Jan, I'm looking for lunch.
In all the wrong places, in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, I bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you.
Today for lunch, I'm gonna make my favorite side dish, salsa.
Jan, what are you doing now?
Well, we're chopping up some tomatoes for Johnny's salsa, which is also in his cookbook and is incredibly good. Now, Johnny makes it pretty fiery, but it's easy to make it as hot as you want it, depending on how much of the seeds of the jalapeno you use. But we've got the tomatoes going. I've got the garlic ready to chop. We have a red onion and a white onion to put in there. And it's going to be so good.
How many tomatoes are you using?
We have, I believe we have 6 to 8 pretty good sized tomatoes.
This looks like it's going to be a pretty big batch of salsa. How many friends we got coming over, girl?
Well, actually, we thought we'd just share with everybody helping us make the video and everybody can take some home.
All right, so Johnny, I know you love these things. You use them in your back strap, and we might get to that this summer and cook some steaks. But how do you pick a jalapeno? Georgina, Jan, and Gloria know how to pick limes.
I pick them.
How you pick them?
I'm gonna store and look for the biggest one.
That's the winner.
Yeah,
Are these gonna be any good?
yeah.
Can you tell how hot they're gonna be though?
Let me put it hot.
How do you know though?
Got little seeds in them. I'm gonna start crying in a minute.
Onions make Johnny emotional.
Yeah.
And that's why we do the onion before we wipe our eyes with these. Right there. And I did learn from Johnny Lee himself, if you want to use these, but you can't handle all the heat.
Do you see them? Yep.
Pro tip. The
Yeah.
original Urban Cowboy.
Use them on backstrap view. Just cut in half. Wrap it around the.
That's the one you hammered out, right?
Mm.
Wrap it around the pepper and the onions. But you got to stay tuned because we'll end up telling you which seasoning you use. Don't say it. It's a secret. It's in the cookbook, or you'll see it this summer.
I see a spray bottle in front of your chopping
Yes.
board. What is that?
That is an organic vegetable cleaner. You spray it on your veggies, let them sit for a minute, and then simply rinse them off. That's all you have to do. It cleans them. It's planet friendly. It's organic.
I don't think I've ever used one of these, and I love that it's organic.
Yeah.
That's great. And folks, we're not trying to sell you any products. This is literally what Johnny Lee and his sister Jan use in their own house. And I get to learn. I used to wash my vegetables the old-fashioned way under the water with baking soda and whatnot. I'm going to go try this stuff.
Yeah, because you never know what kind of pesticides they may or may not have had to use on them, depending on where they're grown and different things like that. So it's just better and safer for you.
That's good. Snuffy uses veggie spray.
He does?
I told him to put it on his blueberries,
Yeah.
He said, man, it tastes like I said, man, what do you mean? Even rinse them off.
He didn't rinse it off?
No.
Oh no. Oh, bless his heart.
Big dummy.
I literally tell people they're a big dummy because of you. You big dummy.
The only person in the world that can call Snuffy a big dummy.
Is Johnny Lee.
Big dumbass.
Well, those are looking pretty good over there. Now, the last time I had this salsa, you brought it onto the tour bus.
Yeah.
And apparently you were pulling my leg because I thought you said you put tequila in it.
I did.
You did! You did! He put tequila in it. Now, did you do that? Why did you do that?
Because it's Mexican.
Because it's Mexican and tequila fits salsa. Now, is that in your ingredients in the cookbook?
No.
It's just a little something you learned. Were you drinking tequila one day and decided to add it to the salsa?
Yeah.
I love it.
I got some new tequila.
You got some new tequila to put in there today?
Yep.
All right, well, that's a secret that I don't know of anybody else that puts tequila in their salsa. I just said tequila. To put tequila in their salsa. And I'm kind of a lightweight. So this might be day drinking / eating. Be a pepper, you're a pepper, I'm a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
Georgina, I don't think this is pepper. What are the ingredients in here, Aunt Jan?
We have in the bottle.
Yeah, what's in this thing? This is organic. It's just one ingredient. Huh.
I don't even know how much he puts in there.
Zane's favorite quote from Johnny. A lot. That's a Snuffy line too.
Yep.
There are so many good smells in this kitchen right now. I told you you'd get your moment. You little star.
From California
You little superstar.
But they always spend the night and then
This is
have,
Molly.
Like the whole family will be there. So I'm kind of fun.
Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win.
Did you notice, Georgina, they chop the same.
They chop.
Once they get done chopping, they go back through with the knife and right on top.
Family genetics.
I guess so. These are our poblano peppers that we have had in the oven, getting nice and roasted because it really brings the flavors out and makes them quite tender. And we're going to get all those nice little seeds out. And then we're going to chop them up and put them in with the rest of the veggies for this salsa.
How long did you cook them in the oven?
Probably about 20 minutes, if that.
At what temperature?
325.
They're not charred at all. They're just
No, they're just nice and soft and hot. All know how it is, so it's good.
It's my favorite avocados.
Can't go to the bathroom for days. Mixing up with this hand.
You crying, Jan?
Yes.
That's another thing you have in common with your brother. Crying over onions.
Whew, this is a strong one, too. But I'm going to use our handy dandy little chopper Johnny found and do it this way, I think.
For anyone just tuning in, don't know where you've been if you haven't heard of Johnny Lee. However, there was a movie that came out in 1980, and it starred John Travolta amongst some of the actors. And Johnny Lee made history. He had the #1 song in that movie. The movie was called Urban Cowboy. The song was Lookin' for Love. 1980, that song went to #1 and changed country music forever to this day. The sound of country music that you hear today was primarily because of Johnny Lee and Mickey Gilley, his best friend.
And fun fact about that, that was one of the first country songs to go completely across. #1 in pop, #1 in country, #1 in, I guess, adult listening.
Yeah.
It just went across the board.
All right, while Jan's crying her eyes out for the fumes of the onions, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the lemons. Jan, do I just squeeze the juice into the bowl?
Yes. Now, if they have seeds, the best way to do it is palm the cut part up and squeeze, and the juice will still come out.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, those are some pretty tough little limes. But it doesn't look like they have seeds, so you could probably just, oh, wait.
Oh, that's my kind of squeezing right there. Thank you.
Face down.
Okay,
There you go.
got it. Face down.
And just push.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's awesome.
We're just gonna put it all in there. I'm gonna check the recipe to make sure that okay. We need chili powder and a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay. Now, if you want to use tequila, you can use whatever brand you want. This just happens to be the one that Johnny likes. So now that it's all mixed together, we're going to let it blend, we're going to let the flavors mingle, and we're going to throw it in the fridge for a while and just let it sit.
Ocho. Good.
Oh, you never go hungry at Johnny's house. Thank you, Johnny. It was awesome having lunch with you today.
It was a good day.
Every day's a good day.
I think we need a picture of all of us sleeping now.
Before you tell us all to get the hell out,
Let's do a movie.
forget the picture. Let's do a movie.
I bless